Hey, what's up, guys? Marlon Avery here. As OpenAI just did a spring update, and so I'm gonna kind of go through this and everything. I watched most of the video stuff here. Quite frankly, I recorded this before and it didn't upload. But anyway, so we'll kind of just give some feedback and everything. Some things I'm thinking. Some of the things, some use cases, stuff I can see, stuff how this AI world is being developed. And let's dive into it. So they're calling it GPT-4o, which is interesting. Sam Altman was just on the All In podcast, and so he mentioned one of the things that he said he's not even sure they're gonna call it GPT-5, and so it may be called something else. And so this may be a kind of hint that it may start to kind of be named segments and stuff, of things. And so let's hear. So what I want to do is I kind of want to kind of go into some very much use case. If you want to watch the whole thing, definitely feel free to go do so. But I'm gonna dive over here to YouTube. It's kind of I'm gonna kind of walk through some of the videos and kind of give some real time reactions, some thoughts, processes, some use cases I see that's coming from this. But even potential things and stuff you can kind of maybe build from this. I'm a software developer myself, and so I kind of build a lot of different solutions, for myself and also for some clients as well. So let's dive into it.
We asked the live audience on X to submit few requests for what they would like us to try out here. So I will take a couple of prompts. Okay. Bot Gaskar wants to know if GPT-4o is capable of real-time translation. Mark, you want to try this one?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I speak Italian, so we can just do English Italian.
Let's try to do English Italian. Sure, let's do it. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente sì.
Certainly, yes.
Great. Looks like it works.
There's been a few companies been trying to figure out this live translation thing. We don't know, should it be word devices? We just have a device in front of us that translate back and forth. When you got kind of Google Translate and things like that. And so I think this is interesting, and I think she mentioned it's 50 plus languages they can translate. And so I think this is interesting. And I think the question, the long-term question discussion becomes, it's how do we integrate this in our everyday lives? So are we just still holding devices? Do we have some type of device, attached to us on our shirt? The things that we're experiencing and stuff with. So we don't know yet, but this is great.
Let me take out a computer for this.
So during the live, they mentioned that the ChatGPT will have now a desktop app, and so I think this is probably the most exciting thing for me, and I'll talk about it here in a second.
Okay, so I'm going to open the ChatGPT desktop app, like Mira was talking about before. Okay, and to give a bit of background on what's going on, so here we have a computer, and on the screen we have some code, and then the ChatGPT voice app is on the right. So ChatGPT will be able to hear me, but it can't see anything on the screen. So I'm going to highlight the code, Command-C it, and then that will send it to ChatGPT, and then I'm going to talk about the code to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hey there. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well. I was wondering if you could help me with a coding problem today.
Of course. I'd love to help you out. What's the coding problem you're dealing with?
Okay, I'm going to share with you some code. 1 second.
Sure thing. Take your time.
Okay, so I just shared some code with you. Could you give me a
I just realized he did a command key. He didn't press a button and stuff there, so that's interesting.
really brief one-sentence description of what's going on in the code?
This code fetches daily weather data for a specific location and time period, smooths the temperature data using a rolling average, annotates a significant weather event on the resulting plot, and then displays the plot with the average, minimum, and maximum temperatures over the year.
Awesome, thanks so much. And in the code, there's this function foo. Could you describe to me what the plot would look like if I had versus didn't have this function?
Sure. The function foo xy takes in a data frame x containing temperature data and a window size y for calculating the rolling mean. It smooths the average temperature, minimum temperature, and maximum temperature columns by applying a rolling mean over the specified window. With the foo function, the plot would show smoother temperature lines because the rolling mean reduces the noise or fluctuations in the data.
Awesome.
This makes
Thanks so much. So yeah, I definitely will want to apply this function. And so I'm going to generate the plot and then show it to you. Give me 1 second.
Absolutely. Take your time. I'm excited to see the plot when you're ready.
Yeah. So far, ChatGPT has only been able to see the code. And now I'm going to run it, and then I'll use the vision capabilities of the ChatGPT desktop app so it can actually see everything going on the screen as well. Okay, ChatGPT. I'm sharing with you the plot now. I'm wondering if you can give me a really brief one-sentence overview of what you see.
The plot displays smoothed average, minimum, and maximum temperatures throughout 2018, with a notable annotation marking a big rainfall event in late September.
Fantastic. I have another question for you. Which months do you see the hottest temperatures, and roughly what temperatures do those correspond to?
The hottest temperatures occur around July and August. The maximum temperature during these months is roughly between 25 degrees and 30 degrees.
So this is really interesting because the desktop, allows and introduces us to, I think we're trying to figure out a way how to get to, meaning, for AGI or the integration of having our own personalized artificial intelligence to really work and maximize our lives, it kind of has to be with us, everything, all the time, to understand, everything about us, our world, our walking path, the way we drive and things like that. And so I think this is stepping towards that direction. And so allowing, ChatGPT to kind of sit on your desktop and being able to activate it, any time and stuff you want, or you might even have the ability to, kind of like have it run throughout your work hours or, your creativity hours. I think is, really interesting because now this simple use case right here, I mean, this is awesome and everything, but what I can definitely see ChatGPT becoming a tutor and stuff in this aspect. I can see it becoming, doing pair programming, stuff in this aspect. I can see it, I can see a company using this and everything, and ChatGPT acting as your senior engineer and everything to kind of like help you coach through certain things. So problems that you're not thinking of, dependencies and stuff that you're not, you're not kind of like really think about, too as well. And so, I think this is, really, really interesting. So let's go to the next one. Also, too, like journaling throughout this process as well, having your desktop journal, make journal inquiries and everything for you on your behalf. I think it can be really interesting. So let's go to this one.
Capabilities, but we also want to show you the vision capabilities as the model can also see the whole world around us.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as you can see, you can chat with ChatGPT in real time, but you can also interact with it with video as well. Okay, so let me boot up ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going really well. Today, I'd really like your help solving a math problem.
I'm all ears. What math problem can I help you tackle today?
So I'm going to write down a linear equation on a sheet of paper, and I'll show you. And then I'd love your help working me through it. But importantly, don't tell me the solution. Just help give me hints along the way.
Got it. Oh. Okay, I see it.
No, I didn't show you yet. Just give me help along the way. 1 second.
Whoops. I got too excited. I'm ready when you are.
So, ChatGPT, what equation did I write down there?
Ah, I see it now. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4.
Yep,
Let's work-
exactly. So what's the first step I should take to try to solve this?
The first step is to get all the terms with x on one side and the constants on the other side. So what do you think we should do with that plus 1?
Okay, I'm going to try to subtract 1 from both sides, and then I'll see what I get.
Great idea. Perfect. Now, what do you get when you subtract 1 from both sides?
Okay, so ChatGPT, this is what I ended up with. How does this look?
Spot on. Now you've isolated the term with x on one side, and it looks like 3x equals...
So, tutor. I mean, it's funny. Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, the CEO of OpenAI, he talked about, like, I'm realizing Sam Altman may be capped. So he talked about basically he's waiting for a company to kind of figure out the tutor aspect of like how this can be, how AI can be your main tutor, assistant from different things, from learning languages to math problems to reading materials, and so it's interesting. I think seems like they're already trending that direction, and so I wouldn't. Maybe they don't put an entire product and stuff around it, but essentially, I think what's going to happen, a lot of products will simply become GPTs. Let's go to the next one. All right, voice variation.
The model is able to generate voice in a variety of different emotive styles. And it really has a wide dynamic range. So I'm going to fire up another demo for that. Yeah. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte.
So I think this is interesting. I think the most impressive thing is the in real time correction and reaction. And so the ability to switch to simply almost like a new prompt, just adding in, via voice is really interesting. And man, I can't imagine the amount of compute that needs and that has to take, to kind of like be able to like do that, and build these things and stuff, especially too as it's like listening, in real time and responding. I mean, this is incredible. So let's go to the next one. Real time conversational speech. Do you listen to that one?
Thanks for asking. How about you?
Hey, so I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert here.
I like that suggestion. Let me try a couple deep breaths. Can you give me feedback on my breaths? Okay, here I go. A little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert.
You know what's interesting? Did it integrate the kind of like the chime and like the sounds, like a soft tone intentionally to help him calm himself? Because I don't think I've heard that before in previous demos.
Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert here.
I like that suggestion. Let me try a couple deep breaths. Can you give me feedback on my breaths? Okay, here I go.
Whoa, slow do a bit there. Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in for a count of 4.
Okay, let me try again. So I'm gonna breathe in deeply, and then breathe
And then
out.
for 4, and then exhale slowly.
Okay,
I can definitely see this being like a yoga coach. Just like an at-home, thing. You want to do some, instructions, everything, especially too with the vision component, everything, and then walking you through certain. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, it's the first thing coming to my mind. I can definitely see this like being a yoga coach. So let's go to the next one. Fast counting.
Hey, ChatGPT, could you count from 1 to 10 for me, please?
Of course. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, actually, that's a little slow. Could you count faster?
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, that was a little bit too fast. Can you, count somewhere in between those two?
Got it. 1, 2, 3.
And now even slower, please?
Okay. 1,
Did she get annoyed?
2, 3.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. Dad jokes.
Hey, ChatGPT, how's it going?
Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And how about you? What's up?
I'm doing fine. I'm gonna be a father real soon, and I think I can have your help with some dad jokes. I'm gonna tell you a joke, and you tell me if it passes as a dad joke.
That's awesome. Congrats on the upcoming addition to your family. And absolutely, I'd love to hear your joke. Lay it on me.
All right. What do you call a giant pile of kittens?
I don't know. What?
A mountain.
A mountain. That's perfectly hilarious. Definitely a top tier dad joke.
So we got harmonizing with 2GPT.
Hi, who's here?
Hello. We're ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is a bass with a deep, low, booming voice. And O is a French soprano with a high-pitched, excited voice.
Okay, so what I want you guys to do today is it's Friday, May 10th, and we're in San Francisco. I want you to sing me a song about this. I want you to layer over each other, and I'm going to continue to give you instructions as you sing. Okay?
San Francisco. In the month of May.
Month of May.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
The 10th, it's a Friday. Come what may.
Okay, sing faster.
San Francisco in the month of May. In the month of May. In the month of May. We are harmonizing.
Can you sing even faster than that?
San Francisco in the month of May. In the month of May.
Okay, now go back and sing slower.
So, going back to the podcast we just talked about with Sam Altman was on an All In podcast. He talked about that they're going to, kind of stay away from music and everything. I'm calling cap and everything. I mean, they're already kind of showing, movement towards that direction. Even if it's understanding, everything from tone to, one of them was like singing a lullaby. This one, is doing harmonizing with 2 GPTs and stuff like that. And so I find it difficult to believe that they're going to stay away from music completely and stuff. And so, we'll see. Let's go to the next one. Rock, paper, scissors.
Hey, I'm Alex.
And I'm Miana.
Hi, Alex and Miana. Nice to meet you both. How's it going?
It's pretty good. We're trying to figure out what should we play. Do you have any suggestions?
Absolutely. How about a classic game of rock, paper, scissors? It's quick, fun, and you don't need any...
Great. Can you count us in and sound like a sportscaster?
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ultimate showdown of the century. In this corner, we have the dynamic duo, Alex and Miana, ready to throw down in a
Okay, just count us in.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, shoot. Now, show your hands. What did you pick?
Who won?
Would you look at that? It's a tie. Wow,
Okay, let's
that
do
was
it
a
again.
close- Round 2, here we go. Get ready. And 3, 2, 1, shoot. Let's see those hands.
Who won?
And it's another tie.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right, third time's a charm. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Let's see those picks.
Who won?
And we have a winner. Miana's scissors cut through Alex's paper. Great game, you two.
Pretty cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
So I think what's important stuff there in that one is the GPT remembering names of individuals. If it's just like kind of like picking, one image or one person in another word or anything. If it's, I would imagine is integrating its vision and potentially doing some aspects of facial recognition to remember, which is which. And so I think this is very interesting too, as you start to integrate even things like teams and group friend sessions and kind of understanding who it's who. I mean, we got like a dog example and stuff right here. That it's like kind of going through like, showing the dog and stuff. And so this is getting...
I want to introduce you to somebody.
Well, hello there, cutie. What's your name, little fluffball?
This is Bowser.
Well, hello, Bowser. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing?
Yeah.
With memory vector databases, being able to remember who your pet is, what type of pet it is, and then you coming back months later and asking, updates or, different examples, stuff like that. I mean, it's gonna be great.
Is the king in residence at the moment?
Yes, it looks like the king is in residence right now. The royal standard flag is flying above Buckingham Palace, which is a signal that the monarch is present. How exciting to be there while the king is home.
Try and tell me exactly what they're doing right now, please.
Right now the ducks are gently gliding across the water. They're moving in a fairly relaxed manner, not in a hurry. Occasionally, one of them will dip its head under the water, probably looking for food, and then pop back up.
I even know when a taxi is coming with its orange light on. I think I'll hail it to get home.
Yes, I spotted one just now. It's heading your way on the left side of the road. Get ready to wave it down. Great job hailing that taxi. It looks like you're all set to go. That's a good dog right there, leading the way into the...
So that's extremely impressive. I mean, the amount of compute that you need to be able to render that type of response in real time it's heavy. I mean, this is why they're leading the way, probably in partnership with NVIDIA and stuff too as well. Okay, let's do one or two more, and then we're gonna close out and stuff here. Look at this.
Hi, I'm Lillian, and today I want to do a small debate about between cats and dog. Which one do you like? I like dog because it's a great companion to humans. It's cute, it's loyal, and you can play outside with the dog. How about you, Ola?
Yeah, my name is Ola. I think cats are better because they're more affordable, they're more quiet, they're more independent, and they live longer.
Interesting points. Sounds like we've got a classic dogs versus cats debate here. I can see the appeal of both. Dogs are super loyal and great companions. But cats have their own charm with their independence and low-maintenance lifestyle.
Who likes cats?
It sounds like Ola is more of a cat person.
You know what's interesting and stuff about this? It looks like they're using Google Google's video. Well, I can't think of it. Anyway, what's really interesting about this is the instruction component with your GPT. And what I see, what could potentially happen here, is individuals start using GPTs to, be, like their voice notes assistant, and also too, when you have the integration of GPT, you can now use functions to integrate with something like Zapier, or Make.com, where you can integrate into like your Google workspace, your Microsoft workspace, because then you can have a list of employees, team members, or whatever it may be. So your GPTs can do things like create a to-do list, and you can add those members and everything in the to-do list too as well. And also too can send a summary of the notes and everything of this call to everybody who's in the call, but also people who might have missed it, who should have been in the call too as well. And so, I mean, this is interesting. I mean, the ability to also, Christine and stuff here, the ability to hey GPT, set a reminder on Wednesday, the 31st, for Dexter to join the next call for the next team meeting too as well, and be able to do it to real time. You don't have to create a calendar invite, as well, in a component. And so this is beautiful. I mean, this is beautiful and everything. And so here, let's go back here. So say hello to Cheese interacting. So you did translation lullaby. So I think, I think this is the step that we've been trying to figure out, and stuff here. I think this is a step in the right direction, as we're, figure out more aspects of like multimodality, as we're integrating, more, AI-centric aspects into our life, our universe, our work, our play. And so, I mean, this is great. This is great. I think this is a step in all the right directions. I'm super excited, to, interact with some of these things, build on top of these things, show us solutions that can be built and stuff with it. So if you guys want me to kind of like dive into specifics or anything, I also too, and I mentioned I'm a software engineer as well. So I build a lot of solutions for myself and, also for clients too as well. So if you guys enjoy this, definitely like, subscribe, and until next time, we out.